Hey everybody, it's Amber Jones. I am a preschool teacher this year. I've also taught kindergarten and second grade, but preschool is my first love, and I am back in a preschool classroom this year. I'm very excited. However, I just walked into my classroom day one, and well, I'll just show you. So apparently they moved the preschool classroom from one room to another, and this is what I've walked into. Now, I did already put this away. It's all our art supplies, so I was able to get that put away, but that's the only thing I put a dent in so far. We do have a little cubby room, so that'll be nice, and a lot of built-in shelving, but I'm gonna see if I can detach that from the wall and the ground and that like little pedestal base down there and move some of them around, because there are 6 cube shelves. And in our preschool program, we do different areas, and if they're all connected like that, it'll be hard to distinguish between one area and another. And I don't have any area that needs that many shelves at once, so I'm gonna see if I can take it apart before school starts. But yeah, this is what we have to work with. I'm going to take some update videos as I go along to let you see how things are coming. But for now, all I've done is sort out the empty bins. None of this stuff is mine. By the way, this was all here when I came in. So the empty bins I have put away in our cubby area just so I can get to them easily. They were all scattered around the room, so I collected those. And then the art supplies I put away already. Before I can really start making a dent on this room, however, I have a training on Zoom that I have to attend. I have Safe Schools training as well, and I also have to call all my families. We work with at-risk families, so we're gonna call and give them a check-in and just let them know what our plan is currently for the year. We've actually pushed our start date back until the 1st of October, but that's still tentative. That's not for sure yet. We're waiting for funding to come in from our state because we're state funded. So yeah, there's a lot going on today. I don't think I'll get much done, but I'm really hoping to get some of this furniture out, like these cubbies we don't need because we have a cubby room. Okay, first update. So this was already done. I'm gonna alphabetize it because it's actually kind of annoying to find everything. I just kind of threw it up there to get it out of the way. And then this thing here, this black shelf, had a bunch of office supplies in them, and they were all labeled, like here's one of the labels here. They all had labels, so I just flipped them over and wrote in permanent marker on the back. And what I'm gonna use it for is all our different types of paper. Here we've got like different kinds of stationery, there's cardboard. I'm gonna sort the blank paper by color, so white and cream, and then I'm still waiting to find all the construction paper because if you remember, my room looks like this. So I'm gonna put all the colored construction paper and computer paper in here so it's easy to find. And now what I'm doing is going through all these bins. Well, they were right here, so these all had stuff in them, but a lot of the stuff that was in those bins I already had bins for, so I've been combining the things that are the same. These are some things that I have to go get some of these lidded bins for, and I have them in my cubby room right over there, so I just gotta get them. And then we're on our way to having our art closet all stocked up and ready to go, and we can shut this door and be done with it and move on. And then the other thing we've been doing is organizing our cleaning supplies, because with COVID, obviously we have extra cleaning supplies even more than normal. So my aide, or my associate teacher that works in the room with me, has been working on our cleaning supplies. So here you can see we've got our bleach sprays, dish soap / hand soap, individual hand soaps, but these ones are not antibacterial, so I'm gonna have to use those just for like personal use or save them for maybe next year. And then we've got a ton of hand sanitizer, gloves, bandages. So we've been going through organizing all that stuff as well. But I think I'm gonna have to take a break now and call some families because we have to kind of give them an update on what our plan is for the year. They don't even know who their teacher is, so I have to call and introduce myself, and we're gonna talk about what we're gonna do for home visits, because we usually do those every year. And it's gonna look a little bit different. We're gonna do like a drive-through where they come through. We're gonna do our ASQ, which is a screener for developmental delays. Kind of in like a tented area at a park, so that's our plan. And then we're gonna do a Zoom call to actually go over like the handbook and any parent questions and things like that. So we're actually gonna do
like 2 types of visits. We're gonna do the in-person ASQ visit. It's gonna be pretty brief, and we're gonna try to stay 6 feet and stay outside. And then we're also gonna do the Zoom call, and that is gonna be only to go over like the handbook and stuff. So I was just closing my window. I don't know how all you other teachers do it, but I always feel like really self-conscious about making these videos. So I haven't even done any when my aide is in the room. She doesn't even know. I'll tell her eventually. It's just kind of, I don't know, I feel like embarrassed and kind of nervous. So anyway, back to work. Now it's time to take a break from cleaning and organizing. I have to make some phone calls. Bye. Yay, day 1 done. So I just left school. I didn't film very much because there wasn't a lot that we got done. I spent about half the day making phone calls. My associate teacher managed to go around the room and pull out boxes that had cleaning supplies and office supplies, and we started organizing through some of that, but it doesn't really look like we made a single dent in the classroom yet. We did get almost all of the art supplies organized, labeled. Some of them had to be reorganized because they were in 2 different containers, but most of it was from previous teachers, and so they had been sorted differently. We had like 2 containers of scissors and 2 containers of fabric, and paper was like all over the place. So I condensed everything. If we had 2 containers of something, I condensed it into 1, or I at least put them into 2 containers that are the same if it was, you know, overfilled and wouldn't fit into 1. We haven't gone through any of the toys. We did sort out some of the furniture that we want to get rid of. There's a cubby room in the classroom, and then they also brought in cubbies from outside of the room that we could attach to the walls or the floor if we wanted to. And so we're getting rid of all those. That's going to save us a lot of space. And then there's also 3 desks in that room. I don't know why, but there were 3 desks. So we're getting rid of every single desk. I've never used a desk in any of my classrooms, whether it was in kindergarten, 2nd grade, or preschool, because I just don't feel like I need it. And it gives me more floor space to do what I want with the classroom. Typically what I do, because I know people are going to ask, is I will set up my quote-unquote desk area in one of the cabinets or cupboards that are available. So usually I use one of the tall ones, and I'll just plug my computer in and leave it in there, and store all my files in there and all my papers. And then when I want to work, I just take out my laptop and whatever papers I need to work on, and I do work on one of the tables that the kids sit at. So one of our interest area tables, for example. So sorry I'm filming in the car. It's like one of the only times I get to myself. So it's one of the only times I can actually spend a second thinking about what I want to say and actually getting it out without being interrupted. I don't have to go back in to work for about a week and a half from now. I don't think I'm going to go back to the classroom, because as excited as I am to like get it done and see progress, we have 3 weeks from the time we go back to school until school starts. So I have quite a bit of time to finish it. We'll have about a full week in the classroom, not necessarily all in a row, but then we're also going to be doing 2 weeks of home visits and phone calls and stuff, and so we'll have time in between those home visits and phone calls to do the classroom as well. And then if I have to, I go in on the weekends a couple times. It's not a super big deal. So I'm going to enjoy this week and next week as the last little bit of my summer break. Maybe take my kids on some more day trips to lakes or campsites and just enjoy the last little bit of summer we get with them. So when I got home today, we realized that one of the monarch butterflies had hatched and we had to let it go. So that's what we're about to do. Kids are kind of sad.
Sadly, we're going to have to release Monarch, our butterfly. So this is going to be a sad day.
He's growing up. It's hard being a parent, isn't it? You
could put your finger on the edge.
Very gentle.
Yeah.
You might pull his leg up.
There you go. Now put him on your finger and start pulling his little wings. There. Bring him out here. Oh, there he goes.
They fly so weird. Like, they look like she should blow away.
Oh, he likes that tree.
Yeah.
Check the...
We got another one. We'll have another one to do in like a week. Then we've got this guy here. This guy's still got to make his chrysalis. You might need a fresh milkweed.
I just realized I never said goodbye or said thanks for watching, so I just thought I'd make a quick little video to add at the end. Thanks for watching. Good night.